28 and 48. I'm going to read 47. Because thou servest not the Lord, thy power with joyfulness, or you wasn't happy. You wasn't happy to serve the Most High, and with gladness of heart. All right? For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Hey, check that out, though. What he just said, read that over.
47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So being that you won't serve me happily, spiritually, now physically, I'm about to have some shit happen to you. You're not serving me spiritually and you're not happy. It's grievous. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they make it grievous, man. Man, no pork, no crawfish. What happened? Now, physically, you got spanked up, we got slapped up. You know what I'm saying?
Says,
oh no, that's it. Somebody preach up? Go ahead.
This
Hey,
is
when y'all give me Revelations 22.
this is John chapter 6. Yeah, John.
11 hours. You got it.
Oh, hey, this is John chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 26. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were filled. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endured unto everlasting life,
Bro,
which the Son
hey,
of Man."
You gotta break that down. You
God.
gotta slow that one up, bro.
All right. I'm gonna go back 26. "Verily, verily, I say unto you," and this is speaking of 2/3. It says, "Ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat loaves and were filled." Back when Moses led us through the wilderness, you know, our people went eating and going right back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 47. You know, they wasn't following the Lord because of the miracles that he did for our people. They did it because what? They was filling their own belly
They
up.
knew they was gonna eat.
Jake.
Yeah, that's Jake.
Like in 1 Corinthians,
They knew
they
it.
sit
They
down
knew
eating
it.
plate.
They knew they was gonna grow.
You know? It says, "Labor not for the meat which perishes." That meat is what? The cup of Satan, you know, on the left-hand side.
Right.
Because what we look not on things which are seen, but the things which are not seen, you know, going back to the spiritual things.
Right.
It says, "But for that meat which endured unto everlasting life." That's their spiritual meat.
You know why they looking like that? Huh? They intrigued. You see them women over here? I don't know. That's they intrigued. They see it like, oh yeah, y'all fit for the kingdom. They keep looking back. Y'all fit. Don't worry.
Hey,
Y'all snatch the fuck up. Don't worry.
that's right. It says, "Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for the meat which endured unto everlasting life,
Right.
which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath the Most High sealed." Salakia. "For him hath the Most High the Father sealed."
Right. You gotta
Set in
understand.
stone.
Right. Hey, bro. And that's today. Jake loves the things he can see physically. You know what I'm saying? But it told what it basically said is set not thy treasures up on earth.
Yeah, God.
Set them up in the kingdom, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because things here, shit, leave a banana on the counter for about 3-4 days, a week or two. That bitch gonna be mush. That's just how everything in this place gonna be, bro. It comes to a real nasty place. You know what I'm saying? It comes to a real nasty place. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 22 and 11.
Nah, 10.
Oh, so like
10 and 21.
10. This is Revelation chapter 10, verse. Hold on, what you said, 10 and 21?
Hold on. Yeah, my bad. It's Revelation 22.
22 and 10?
It's 22 and 11.
Yeah, all right. This is Revelations 22 and 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Amen. Start seeing these prophecies and plagues and everything hidden. Government shut down. Now these next few months, food stamps was only signed in for the month of January. So you see next month, if everybody go try to use their little cards or whatever, and the shit that say insufficient funds, your ass is insufficient. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's telling you, bro. Now you're going to be looking for outlets. Jake outlets is not going to. It say they shall seek me early, but guess what? Some of the Jakes, guess what they gonna do? What they gonna seek early? How we can rob another motherfucker. We gonna go rob this nigga. Yeah, we gonna go rob this nigga, bro. My kids ain't ate this long. It's time to go rob some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But some people are going to be looking for righteous answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I remember walking by, and there was some guys saying these things are gonna happen throughout the four corners of that house. You ever had that house? I say, like a man that left this house and he put it in your hands. And what if you're not on your watch? If you're not on your watch and saying, look, it's gonna be a shortage of food. It's gonna get to a point where there's no food, no electricity, no phones, nothing. And you're there giving that now. Because what you're doing is, you basically just threw the bait out. They could have nibbled on the bait and left, and you never seen them again. But they gonna remember, oh shit, I remember when they threw that bait out and I bit it over there. Let me go see if they still over there. Next thing you know, you over there, and 3-4 years done passed. You haven't even seen this dude.
Bread on the waters.
And exactly, so now he like, man, I remember you said that, bro. So what happened now? I see the food. Now, you basically, but guess what? By you listening to the Lord and being on your watch, that happened. If you wasn't on your watch, now you got blood required at your hands. You got to answer for that dude being put to death.
Stopping up prophecy and shit.
Yeah, you got to answer for that, bro. Go ahead.
And he that which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that
hold on. Okay, let him be filthy still. So, right there, perfect abomination.
Yup.
Perfect abomination. Transgender shit. That shit is fucking disgusting, bruh. But you filthy, hey, stay that way. Don't change now. Don't change now, bro. It's pointless. What you changing for now? Stay walking in that wicked ass way you walk. Don't change now. Don't all of a sudden when you see destruction coming, motherfuckers getting knocked over the head for food and all that. What you changing for? Go ahead.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
So, just maintain your walk and keep walking that way. You know what I'm saying? By you putting on your mind, hey bro, I'm walking forward as if I'm the elect man, bro. That's how I'm moving. I gotta move that way. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures tell me to put on as the elect. I'm gonna put on as the elect. It says, let him that is righteous be righteous still. Stand still in your righteousness. Go ahead.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Hey bro, if you're set apart, stay set apart. If you're different, stay different. You know what I'm saying?
You can't care about what this world pushes, bro.
Right.
Cause like I got a precept going somewhat the soil. Real quick. This is Mark chapter 4 verse and I'm gonna just get right to the point at 18. And these are they which are sown among thorns,
Right.
such as hear the word, and the cares of this world and deceitfulness of riches
Right.
and lust of other things entering in, choke the word and it become unfruitful.
Right.
You know?
Right,
So,
so
man, you can't really
right.
like,
Go
you
ahead,
can't
go
really care about what the world's saying. This is right. The laws that these people push forth. You know, because eventually, if you have one of those sent prophets telling you the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, hey, if you care about this world, your seed gonna be choked out.
Follow not a multitude to do evil.
Right.
And that's what that is. Because people always
Broad way.
follow,
Broad way.
yeah, they follow the broad way. You know what I'm saying? And the broad way leading to destruction. That's a key indicator in itself. All you gotta do, okay, if the broad way leads to destruction, and I know it's all these churches and religions, I'm not finna follow that shit. It must be something different.
People follow the multitude. One time you brought out like a river flowing,
Yeah.
and everybody flowing with the river,
Right.
but you trying to fight back.
Right.
Dead fish.
Yeah, you going against the coast. Yeah, dead fish go with the flow.
People passing you up, hey, you going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Nah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Right. Go ahead.
Why the Lord said he care more for that one sheep
Right.
that go off. You know what I'm saying? That's him not going with the flow.
Right. That's that line.
His
That's
reward.
Oh, you got precept?
Nah, 12.
Okay, go ahead.
And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be.
So, if that's why it's saying, he that is wicked, be wicked still. You gonna be rewarded. Hey, bro, you get a medal for your wickedness. It ain't no shit you gonna like.
Big bowl of
Everybody gonna get rewarded.
Everybody gets rewarded, bro. So why wouldn't you do what you're doing, bro? If you really believe these scriptures, bro, you reading it. It's telling you gonna be rewarded for what you. If you're a slothful servant, your reward is gonna be to a slothful servant. If you're a man that held on when shit got thick, and it was like, man, it didn't look like it was no way out, and you kept your composure in the spirit of Habashim Yahshua, and you kept moving the way you're supposed to move, well done, thy good and faithful servant. Your reward is going to be that eternal life, bro. And it's no gray areas. Either it's black or white. It's no gray areas, bro.
And that's like the parable in Matthew 25 with
Right.
when he issued out the talents.
Yeah.
You know,
right?
I got a free back in Revelation. This is Judges 10 and 13 and 14. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. All right. It say, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. All right. So when shit start getting rapid out here and troubles come to you, you know, don't be calling on the Lord, because guess what? He's not gonna answer you. Like in Proverbs 1, you know.
basically backing up the point you were making about how they can get a reward for their labor. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
so you're gonna receive that reward according to your labor.
You
Your works.
gotta understand that spiritual talk, bro. That's spiritual talk. Read it again.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one.
If you plant a seed of John 3:16 means everybody, and you watering that, you giving that to everybody. What it say?
And every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
So you labored by doing all that wicked shit, telling everybody the Israelites wrong. John 3:16 is for everybody. You labored doing that shit, and it was wicked. So you gonna get paid for that shit, bro. You gonna be destroyed. Simple.
This is Proverbs 1 and 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Right.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. All right, you when you walk up here and you on that other shit, you know, that's just showing us that you hate knowledge. You know, people hate. Oh, people hate this. You know what I mean? It say what was it? All right, right here, 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. All right, so the words that we speaking to you people, and you don't want to take heed, the Lord say he gonna make known his words, all right, to you. He gonna show you, all right. It say, because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. All right.
And the way, hold on, the way he making his words known to them is through us. Okay, the prophets coming out and telling you, I'm gonna make my words known to you, because what are they doing? They're giving it to you whether you hear or forbear. You're basically marking yourself, bro. You're being marked
behind your back.
right. Go ahead.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof.
So you're trying to be counseled. When you counsel someone, you're guiding them in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? They may want to go this way, but the counselor like, no, that wouldn't be wise. Yahweh Shai's the counselor. Okay, he's using his men to try to tell you this the way you should walk. Okay.
It say, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, which is coming, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, all right, then shall thou call upon me. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
I don't see.
All right.
They can't be seeking.
All right, and say, for they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. All right, and they say,
Famine of the word.
famine of the word.
Hey, dude, sorry.
Nah,
Sorry.
what 16 say?
Remember them dudes used to come out here and they used to always be on these, standing over here by that water with them garments on that look crazy. You pass by, we got a little snippet of what they were saying. And comes, lo and behold, what they saying was true, bro. Let's go see if they out there. Nope. Not out there.
They go. They want to come in.
Yeah, they go.
I got something. I got a quick one. This Hebrews 6 and 10. Just going back to how every man work is going to be basically rendered or rewarded. And this falls on those elect men. It says, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. Stand on that watch, coming out on the highways and hedges, warning the people. It says, which ye have shewed toward his name, Yahweh Shem Shai only. It says, in that ye have ministered to the saints, and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope until the end. And when you go into assurance, say basically the full faith, you know, full faith of hope until the end, until we be delivered up out of here, you know,
Endure to the end.
until the end.
It shall be saved.
It ain't gonna stop when Jacob's trouble get here. You gotta, hey, when you get on that chariot, you know, if that be the case, I would. You be a martyr and be put to death.
Right. All right, free. Grab Hebrews 9:28.